Hello, today we're lucky enough to be joined by Harold James from Princeton University. Harold, tell me about the benefits of having a preference for financial policy that influences the European Union as opposed to just the Eurozone.
Well, the problem is that the Eurozone is really just a temporary phenomenon because every country except Denmark and the United Kingdom, where they've got the opt-out, is in the end going to be a member of the euro. There are good arguments why they should be, why they want to accelerate that process. And so it seems to me, rather than designing something for an ever-changing unit, the people who happen to be in the Eurozone at a particular moment, it's better to think of the long term. And I think that's exactly where this interest lies, in having the design of the capital markets, the labour mobility, all that really goes with the European Union and not with the Eurozone.
So what's the harm in designing policy just for the Eurozone today as it is now?
Well, the problem is that it may cement divisions that shouldn't be there. And in particular, if you think of having a fiscal mechanism in the Eurozone, and many people have said, currency without a country doesn't work. And so the one thing that Europe needs to do if it wants to have an effective currency union is to integrate more politically. That's absolutely right. I don't disagree with that. But if you just integrate the existing members of the Eurozone, you're going to create really big incentives for countries who are outside that to worry about the consequences of going in.
And the policy designs we've done in the last 6 years since the crisis started, does that feel to you as something that's slightly improvised and patched together, as we're just trying to survive this crisis of Greece possibly leaving and Britain possibly leaving?
Of course it's patched together, and but I think many things in the past were like that. There are some things that weren't done in a crisis situation. So something like the Single European Act in the middle of the 1980s didn't come about as an answer to a particular crisis. And actually it was well thought out and was the better for not being a reaction to a crisis.
And so what do you think the biggest challenge going forward for this union is going to be?
For every aspect of the European Union.
Oh, just the currency union?
Well, the currency union, exactly. Then I started to think about global currencies and the relationship of the dollar and the euro and the yen and the euro and the pound and the euro. I mean, these are then global issues, and you need to think then what's the proper mechanism to resolve those issues on a global basis rather than a European basis.
So it's not something we can really solve on our own just here?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, Harold James, thank you very much.
Thank you.